luck out there, MP.
All right, baby. Let's get down.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be joining us from the sideline. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Detroit Pistons. On Wednesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets. And then on Friday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
And now the Lakers starting group. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. MP out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point. And for Detroit, the backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivy. Thompson and Harris are their forwards. And it's Duren in at center. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And here's MP for three. Thompson with the rebound. Detroit with the ball. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season. Pass to Duren. Ivy with it. And Harris wide open. He shoots off target with his three. MP with it. Coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. And he's good on the three ball. Knicks has got the first 3 points tonight for the Lakers. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Now, here's MP. Following the miss by Cade Cunningham. Bangs home the trifecta.
MP is a cool customer from three. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Over Doncic. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And here's MP for three. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got his third basket of the night. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Harris misses.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Knicks, good.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. I asked him about the game plan to contain LeBron James, and he laughed. He said, there's a way to contain LeBron James. All we can do is try not to give him easy looks and force him to make tough plays. I guess that's the best we can do against King James, guys.
Thanks so much, David. You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And Kevin, something we'd only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
And here's the Lakers, outpacing them right now in a 15-2 run. As the son of 2 professional athletes, Stan, Jaden Ivey was raised around sports. He knows the culture.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. His grandfather and father both played professional football. His mom played in the WNBA. She's now a college coach, but she also spent some time as an assistant with the Grizzlies. This guy has had sports from the time he was born.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least.
Now, here's Duren. And Thompson kicks to Ivey. Harris looking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for. That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And here's Ivey, following the three-pointer by MP, kept alive. And Duren slams it in.
Well, positioning and size win Duren the offensive rebound, which he then cashes in on.
And here's MP for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Now, here's Cunningham. Inside, here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Doncic dishes to Hayes. And a wide open look for MP. Off target from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Thompson. Here's Harris. And the rejection by MP.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Lets the 3 fly. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
Pass to Ivey. Duren with a screen on Reeves. The shot by Ivey, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Harris outside. That one's good. Just his 3rd make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
A solid 6'8". Harris can more than handle his own inside. Really an overlooked part of his game.
And here's MP for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Knicks has got 33 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Shoots the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Cunningham on the wing. Here's Ivey. He has yet to score. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Lakers controlling the game. MP deciding where to go with it. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Now, here's Ivey. Will it go? And Nix pulls it down. Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Great 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
Harris, and it's MP with the rebound.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Nice open look, but it's no good. The Pistons shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
The Lakers controlling the game. For the three, and another three for the Lakers.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Thompson misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
They get it back. The kick out to LeBron. Fires from deep. Again, what an avalanche! That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. They can't stop the run with that one.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
And here's MP for three. Drops in the tray. Nix has got 54 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Launches a three. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And so, MV will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Three-pointer. Cans it from downtown. Nix has got 57 points.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Harris kicks to Thompson. And here's Ivy. Hasn't made one yet. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And Cunningham responds confidently at the other end.
Doncic passes to MP. Lets it go from deep. And another one falls.
And he has all the tools and the desire.
Now tied for second most 60-point games. What a career he's had. My goodness. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Pass to LeBron. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
The free throw drops for James. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
Now here is Hachimura. After the miss from Dennis Schroeder. Nix. And again, that's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Schroeder looking over the floor. Reed a screen on LeBron. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
A go-to shot for Hardaway Jr. He can really hurt defenses from downtown.
Vincent the pass to Nix. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Schroeder. And here's Thompson. The tray. Rebounded by the Lakers. Nix has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. James kicks to MP. Lakers working the ball around now. Now Reeves. Back to MP. James in the post. Off target at the rim. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide mark. He's checked in for Los Angeles.
The gas, MP. Get in there.
MP.
So for the Lakers right now, we've got Rui Hachimura. Austin Reeves out there with Gabe Vincent. Then it's MP. And it's Connect in at the 3 slot. The 3 ball. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Connect's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Schroeder outside. To Holland. There's the 3. Lakers with the rebound. Nix has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Hachimura the pass to Reeves. MP kicks to Hachimura. Reeves in the corner. Drills it from outside.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here, defending the triple.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Thompson finds Hardaway. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You coached Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet. There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. It's pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you. Here's Schroeder. The Pistons rebound from past the arc. It's Hardaway that time on the assist by Thompson. Hardaway has got 8 points.
Oh, excellent preparation from Hardaway Jr., primed to attack.
Ball stolen. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Well, as a coach, you're always telling your guys to play hard. That's what we need.
Pass to Reeves. MP outside. Lets it go with a three. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Thompson passes to Hardaway. That three off the mark. The Lakers have gotten all but 1 of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Vincent with it. Back to MP. Pass to Reeves. Now Vincent. Back to MP. Vincent finds MP. From deep, Reeves. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Hardaway with a wide open look. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so, MP will bring it up for the Lakers. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Reeves the pass to Nix. MP sets the screen for Reeves. It's good. 14 points for him.
Nice pass by MP, showing how unselfish he can be.
And for the Pistons, they're shooting 28%. A rocky performance for them offensively. Thompson passes to Beasley. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Beasley's got his second basket of the night. The Lakers have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Pass to connect. Back to MP. Connect with it. He's got 5. Knocks down the 3 ball. Connects. Got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Lakers. Pistons shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Here's Thompson. And Nix pulls it down.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And you look at Ausar Thompson, coach, already imposing at the defensive end of the floor.
He certainly is, Kevin. And that's what they got him to do. But it's the offensive end where he has to make strides, especially in his three-point shooting. It's problematic for a perimeter player who struggles to get the ball in the basket.
Here's Holland. They get it back. Schroeder outside. Hardaway for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Hardaway has got 8 here in the quarter.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play. They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Schroeder. 11 points for him in that last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
MP outside. Pass to Connect. MP sets the screen for Connect. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. To the paint, here's Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Thompson's got his second bucket.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Back to MP. Right wing. Vincent finds MP. Reeves with it to the right side. To the left wing. Unloads. And again, it's the Lakers.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Schroeder outside at the top of the key, Thompson. Again, the miss by Thompson.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Reeves with it, picked up by Thompson. MP passes to Reeves. Trying to find Hachimura. Gets it to him. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Reeves the pass to Nix. Now Vincent. He's guarded by Schroeder. Now Reeves. MP sets the screen for Reeves. That one no good.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
The Lakers shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Here's Schroeder. And Nix pulls it down. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Raptors. Here's Reeves. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Reeves has got 18 points in the game.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Back to MP. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
And the misconnection there. Cans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Holland. Harris comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Jaden Ivey, he's checked in for Malik Beasley. And it's Cunningham in for Dennis Schroeder. And then for Los Angeles, James comes in for Rui Hachimura. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. Duren up top. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
LeBron outside. Back to MP. Shoots from 12. And James gets it to go on the assist by MP.
No question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area.
Out of the rafters, he punched it in!
Are you kidding me?
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. James wide open. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Cunningham. He takes it in. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Lakers ahead, running away with it. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
108.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Detroit Pistons.
They have to lock it down defensively. Giving up great shots is a great way to lose a game.
And if you're disruptive at that end, it creates transition offense. I'm telling you, that's where you get the easy looks.
And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top performer for each squad thus far.
Yeah, these two are getting after it. They're working overtime to be the guy. They've got each other fired up.
It's almost like they're playing their own game of one-on-one. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Inside for him, it's Harris and Duren. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivey, and it's Thompson in at the small forward. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Cunningham outside. Nice D from Doncic. Cunningham's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts to fall from the floor. And you look at the Detroit Pistons, Stan, so much young talent, but the chemistry is a work in progress, clearly.
Well, it is, Kevin, and they're working on it, but it's hard with so many new faces, and they still need a second and third guy that they can build around. They've got a lot of good role players, but they need a couple more stars.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Back to MP. From deep, Reeves. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Reeves against Ivey. For 3, Harris. And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul.
LA has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Doncic finds MP. Back to Hayes. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Doncic passes to Nix. Here's Doncic. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And here's Harris from the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Nix has got his 16th rebound on the night.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Pass to Reeves. Hayes dishes to MP. Reeves with the screen on Thompson. From deep. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Ivey against Reeves. Stolen by Reeves. For 3. And another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Harris outside. And he converts the layup. Harris has got 10 points.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
To the inside. Here's LeBron. Makes it off the glass. 16 points for LeBron.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Thompson in the corner. On the wing, Harris. Covered by MP. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 17-5 run here. Doncic finds MP. Takes the 3. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by MP. Doncic has got 9 points now in just the second half. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. A rebound by the Lakers.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And Hayes throws it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Here's the floater. Cunningham's shot is off. The Lakers have gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room. Hayes the pass to Nix. Now LeBron. MP with a screen on Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. Reeves, that's a 2-pointer. And another basket for the Lakers.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
Harris outside. Pass to Duren. Out to Harris from downtown. Reeves with the rebound.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Doncic has got 11 here in this quarter alone. Cunningham passes to Duren. Now Ivy. Cunningham outside. Trying to end the drought. The shot, no good. Nice D from Doncic. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
In the corner, Ivy with it. MP grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. James kicks to MP. The Lakers moving the ball around. Doncic outside. Oh, good on the triple. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Cunningham's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, 1 make in 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
Back to MP. Reeves the pass to Nix. Doncic dishes to MP. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by MP. Doncic has got 15 points in just the second half. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. Cunningham inside. Guarded by Doncic. Thompson surveying the floor. That's tipped. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Duren, no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Harris. Launches it. Hits the three-point bomb. Harris has got 13.
And through hard work, this has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch.
Back to MP. MP sets the screen and another assist for him.
And this man keeps dropping times, tied for the 4th most ever in an NBA game.
The vision and the passing from him, just unreal, guys. Pass to Ivy. Duren sets the screen for Ivy. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. After a solid rookie campaign, Coach, Jalen Duren had a breakout sophomore year.
Well, Kevin, Jalen Duren knows who he is. Averaging a double-double, but he stays within himself. Doesn't take very many jump shots, shot well over 60%, and he has got a great motor.
First free throw is good. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how...
And again, another assist.
Another score and another assist to you-know-who. He continues to engineer good looks.
And that last pass tied him for second, Greg, all-time for most assists in a game. Splitter passes to Holland. Jacks up a three, and it's MP with the rebound. Holland's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Hey, Stan, we've heard talk about players not heaving up a shot at the buzzer to protect their shooting percentage. Have you run into that at all?
Oh, Kevin, that definitely happens. Players are concerned about all of those numbers, shooting percentages being one of them, because they become a factor in contract negotiations. But they have to realize, number one, you've got to do what gives your team a chance to win. And number two, with all the analytics, teams separate out what they call heaves at the end of quarters.
And Reeves drops them both. Detroit's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Pass to Beasley. Duren with a screen on Reeves. Beasley with a clean look. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Back to MP. Connect with it. MP finds Reeves. Here's Connect. MP with it. Guarded by Hardaway. Over in the corner, Doncic. Drills the three-pointer. Doncic has got 21 in the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
MP passes to Doncic. MP dishes to Doncic. Fires the three. Another possession. Another assist.
And he has passed his way into the history books. That assist putting him even for the top spot all time.
Well, easily one of the best passing performances of all time, and his next assist will set him apart from everyone.
And so far, the story on Luka Doncic. Great showing for him last season. First in scoring, second in assists, and of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him. And another assist.
He set a new single-game high for assists, transcending his own previous record. Take notes at home because class is in session.
And his ability to manipulate the defense to create opportunities for his teammates is unlike anything we've seen before. You have to go back to the greats, and he is certainly one of them. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And the Pistons making a change here. Reed's checked in. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. In third, the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Schroeder outside. Beasley with a screen on Doncic. And it's Schroeder missing. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Hachimura finds MP. MP sets the screen for Connect. Reeves the pass to MP. Takes a three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
How about the range on that jump shot? I love seeing this guy when he's in form.
Pass to Holland. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And here is Los Angeles now. MP outside. Lakers working the ball around now. Screen by MP. And it's Connect in the corner. Back to MP. Reeves outside. Over to the left wing. And it's Connect. That time on the assist by MP.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. Welcome back, everyone, and we just saw a record-shattering performance in that last quarter of play.
A new high for the most assists in a single game has been achieved. IQ and ball handling on a different level. We're witnessing the evolution of the game.
Taking a look at the Lakers. MP out there with Connect. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's Gabe Vincent, and it's Goodwin in at the two-guard spot.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Count the basket.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
MP with a screen on Hardaway. Pass to Connect. Now, here's MP. To the middle. Goodwin passes to Vincent. Back to MP. Picked his pocket. And now the Pistons fast break. Here's Beasley. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now, MP. Reed with the steal. Hardaway with it. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. Here's Holland. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Beasley. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hedo Turkoglu as a big part of what we did in Orlando.
Yes.
Was a most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
Schroeder outside. Now Fontecchio. Hardaway for three. It's good from long range. Hardaway has got 4 points this quarter.
This defense has had its hands full with Hardaway tonight. They just can't keep him in check.
Here's Goodwin. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Pass to Hardaway. The three. MP grabs the miss. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. MP sets the screen for MP. And there's Goodwin on the assist by MP.
Good instincts from MP. That kind of passing wins the respect of your teammates.
Now here's Schroeder. Defense is right there, and he uses the glass on the layup. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Goodwin, and here is MP. Vincent with it. Back to MP. MP with a screen on Schroeder. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Down low, Puts it up. Fontecchio with it. There's the triple. And Nix pulls it down. Now Vincent. Back to MP. Vincent the pass to Hachimura. MP kicks to Goodwin. MP sets the screen for Goodwin. Pass to Vincent. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And Connect gets it to go.
And it doesn't take much for Connect to find his rhythm. And once he does, he is relentless in his attack.
Schroeder outside. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Vincent. MP dishes to Goodwin. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Fontecchio. Detroit, no good that time either. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 10-2 run here. Back to MP. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Goodwin passes to Nix. Here's Connect. Off target from three-point range. Detroit's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Pass to Holland. The three. Detroit, no good that time either. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for LA. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Connect with it. Back to MP. Over Hardaway. Again, the Lakers.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Schroeder outside. Beasley outside. Over Goodwin. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Lakers have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Pass to Connect. MP kicks to Goodwin. From the arc. And it's Fontecchio with the rebound. And, well, Detroit shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Schroeder passes to Fontecchio. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Fontecchio's got his first 2 points of the night. LA's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Goodwin. Back to MP. Here's Connect. MP sets the screen for Connect. Good on the shot. Connect's got 31.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Fires the three. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
Lakers have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Here's Vincent. And the Lakers tack on 2 more. Pistons shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Pass to Holland from outside the arc. Rebound the Lakers. And here is Hachimura. And it's Fontecchio with the rebound. Here's Holland, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
At the elbow, it's MP. Screen by MP. Pass to Vincent. Back to MP. Now here's Goodwin. It's MP, top of the key. 6 to shoot. Vincent finds MP. Beasley, the pass to Fontecchio. Kicks it out to Beasley. Now Schroeder. No one near him. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Lakers have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. MP outside. Here's Connect. Guarded by Hardaway. 5 to shoot. Vincent the pass to Goodwin. Out to the right wing. Here's Connect. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. 34 points for Dalton Connect.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remains red hot from deep.
Holland trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to MP. To the wing right side. To the paint. Here's Vincent. MP kicks to Goodwin. Back to MP. Now Vincent. To the inside. Knicks. Good. 64 points for MP.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
And a few years back, the NBA coach decided to change how they do take fouls. It appears it's had the impact they wanted, don't you think?
I certainly do, Kevin. I thought it was a great rule change. There's almost nothing more exciting in NBA basketball than the fast break. And take fouls were limiting that. Now that we've gotten rid of those, we're really getting to see the athleticism of NBA players.
Yeah, because we want to see the finish, don't we? You want to see what happens when they do get off on that kind of break.
That's where the excitement happens.
And that one's good. Fontecchio.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Back to MP. Now here is Hachimura. Not a lot of room. To the middle. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
You love to see MP just attack that rim. Young players take note.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Inside. MP sets the screen for Goodwin. MP dishes to Goodwin. MP passes to Goodwin. MP against Schroeder. Pass to Connect. Three-pointer. And it's Goodwin. That time on the assist by Connect. Goodwin's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Lakers. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pistons.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Yeah, we witnessed a special performance tonight. It's not just the triple-double, it's the example he set out there. Outstanding leadership.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Holland. To halt the run, and it's MP with the rebound. Down low. And got it! Another basket.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. So it's Los Angeles winning this one.
I don't know why 10 rebounds feels so much better than 9, but it does.
Man, I know Scott Skiles is big mad somewhere right now.